first step you need to do is you need to open up your settings. Once you open up your settings, you need to make sure your vertical and horizontal for both ADS and hip are the exact same. Otherwise, this is just not going to work for helping you find your sensitivity. So, after getting your sense from Hyper Scape, you want to go into the first link in the description below. And it will come up with this PSA method calculator. Now, what you want to do in inputs, you want to type your starting sensitivity. Now it's going to come up with a lower and a higher. This might have decimals, so you would round it to the closest 0. But in my case, I both have 50. So you can just round it however you want. So the next thing you want to do is you're going to try test these sensitivities out. I'm about to show you a clip on how to test these sensitivities out. So, how to test your aim. You want to pick up a white one. You can fully fuse it if you want, or if you don't. And then what you want to do is you want to go across it and try, well, you have to have changed your sensitivity by now, but you want to go across it and try stay on the head as much as possible. And you want to try move around as much as possible so you can, like, see if it will stay on target or not. And then what you want to do is you want to change your sensitivity to the higher one. Or if you were on the higher one previously, you would go to the lower one. I just kept mine the same because I want to keep my sensitivity. And then what you want to do is you want to do it again. And then basically you want to verify if the higher one stayed more on target or the lower one. If you move around with this and look around, it might not feel right. But when at the end, it will feel right. So basically you just type in your you would click the higher or lower if which one was on target more. The lowest sensitivity, you would click lower in inputs. If it's a high sensitivity, you would click higher in inputs. So you just keep doing this until you hit 7 iterations. I'm just gonna hit like random ones so I can show you. And now you're in the 7th iteration. If the 7th iteration at the end is the same number, or if it's just the same number in general, try see. Well, if it's the last iteration and they're the same number that's rounded together, like rounded, if you don't know what rounding is, basically just moving it to the closest 0, so if it was 18, it would have been 9. If it was 18.89, it would be 19. If it was 20.87, it's 21. But say that was 18.89, and then that was 19. Wait, no, and that was 19.10. Then you would both have 19. So what you want to verify from then is if you're overshooting or undershooting. If you're overshooting, click lower. If you're undershooting, click higher. Now, it will come up with your perfect sensitivity. In my case, for this lazy iteration, it's come up with 20.38. Now, you would just round this to the closest closest sensitivity, closest 0 that you can get, and that will be your sensitivity. And I guarantee you this has helped me so much, and my tracking is on point. This helps me move, it helps my movement from just getting around places, and it helps me just aim in general. So this is probably going to have a good balance on looking around and moving and aiming. If you want, you can redo this again on your ADS, and it's basically just the same process. So thanks for watching the end of the video. Peace.